Hello everyone, this is Zon and welcome back to Legacy Unplugged. This is part 12 if I remember correctly. And we are here with the Dawson family once again. It is Thursday. We're going to start off the day right by having Freddy here. He's going to go ahead and skip school. Vacation day available. Let's go ahead and use a vacation day. Where is that at? Take vacation day from school. We're going to head and do that so we can get started right away. Exploring space, and hopefully we'll get somewhere in space today. Now let's make sure his mood's all up. Everything's looking pretty good. And before he jaunts off into space, let's go ahead and have something to eat. Cereal should do just fine. And we'll go ahead and explore space. Alright, now Georgia should be going off to school pretty soon. She is usually trying to do pretty well in school. Whether or not that actually happens, I mean, I believe she's still just a C student. There it is, C student. But she has been doing her homework every day. For some reason, she's just not getting that bar up. But we're not too concerned about it. We'll go ahead and let her eat breakfast. Eve, as well, has been working mostly with her gardening. As you can see, she's got the gardening. And one thing I've noticed is she can now spray for bugs, or she can take cuttings. I don't know if that came about with a growth and gardening. She is level 5 now. Or if there was something else. As you can see, Charlie, when she does that, she can only do the microscope kind of sample, or she could spray for bugs. So we're going to go ahead and have Eve also take a day off from school so she can work on her plants. And also take cuttings so we can graft onto other plants. I'm not exactly sure how that works. But let's just go ahead and take a cutting from everything, each type at least, and see what we can do with these plants. So that's a basil. That's basil. We have parsley over here on the other side, so we'll take a cutting from one of those. And that's our rocket ship taking off. We can't take cuttings from everything until she gets that queue down a little bit. But anyways, let's get Georgia. She went off to school. Dana, she will be going to work very soon. She is going to need to try to meet people so we can get herself a significant other. In the distance, same story we've been having for a while. It was either ready for help or try to grab ship. The last 2 times we tried to ready for help, it just sent us back home. So let's go ahead and try to grab this ship. Alright. And once Charlie wakes up, she's not the most handy person in the household anymore. Back on board, we can, while tumbling, head over here. Freddy grabs onto the ship's fins, and he pulls himself back in. He's not floating away, but his ship still has a giant hold. What should he do? Let's try to repair it. We do not want to fly home. We want to stay out there. Well, let's get Charlie to repair that, if we can. That might take a while. Patched up. At the very least, Freddy can internet shame the litterbug who got him into this mess. He collects a scoopful and sets course for home. So he's got a scoopful of space debris. We're not sure what that space debris is. We'll find out once he gets home. And he can also improve maneuvering thrusters on the rockets, which will be great. Alright, so Eve's over here. She's got her cuttings, I believe. And let's go ahead and take some more cuttings. From that one and from the carrots. Alright, that's not what we wanted to do. Let's get some cuttings from the carrots. We can graft onto the trees. Attaching shoots from other plants will allow different things to bloom. We do not need that last cutting because we did have an apple cutting already. And can we graft onto the other plants? Let's find out. We can graft onto this basil bush. So we'll try to graft something there and see what happens. So let's go ahead and graft. Let's see, onto the basil. Let's do parsley with basil and see what happens. And let's graft onto this one. We'll graft, I guess we could do spinach onto the parsley and see what happens with that. Splice of life. Unlock a new plant type through grafting. Is grafting an actual skill? No, it's not. So that just kind of goes with gardening. We do have a new plant. What is it? Basil and parsley. It doesn't say exactly what it is. and spinach and parsley. Let's go ahead and graft maybe a plantain onto this apple. Alright, go ahead, get over there. And what do we have here? We have carrots and spinach. Let's see if we can mix some grapes with some of these. That'd be kind of weird, but it might just work. So we'll put grapes onto, I believe that was the carrot that I did. And let's do an apple onto the grapes. Now it sounds like a rocket ship's home. And onto the spinach, let's do, you know, I don't know if doing flowers is the most ideal plan, but we're going to go ahead and do that. And let's see what Freddy got. He did get some common upgrade parts while he was up there. Let's go ahead and we're going to upgrade the maneuvering thrusters. And hopefully we can get a little bit further out into space. How's his mood? His mood is looking just great. Oh, and we should have had Dana meeting people at work. Is there an option for that? Socialize with coworkers. That's what we want. And, of course, George is studying hard, like always. So, are these plants good quality, or are we starting over? That one is starting off with good, so that's good. Let's go ahead and water. And that's probably about all we need to do right now. We can do more grafting. We don't want to do that just yet, because we're not sure what makes what. And we'll kind of learn that as we go. We can harvest these apples. Alright, and in our family inventory, I believe we also have quite a lot of other fruits. Yes, we have apples. And we just want to put these in the fridge. That's not letting us do that very well. So it seems our only option is to put them out here, and I don't want to do that. I wish there was an easier option for that. Let's go ahead and just sell it. We do have onions, pears. Those are things we have yet to grow, so we probably want to keep some of those. So we're just going to keep them in our inventory for now. And I'm going to look up and see if there's any ways to actually move those to a person or just to an object, as well as figuring out how to move entire stacks. Because I have yet to figure out how to move entire stacks of things. And I don't even know if there's an option for that, but we will find out. So we're going to get these plants growing, and it doesn't say what it is yet, just a spliced plant. And I'm not sure if it will remain a spliced plant or what. Carrots and grapes. So a lot of weird things going on here. Spinach and chrysanthemums. And this one is our apple and plantain. So we'll let those grow, and hopefully something interesting will come out of. Once she's done with that, let's go ahead and just take care of some of her moose. She doesn't need to eat. Do we have anything in here? No, we do not. Let's go ahead and just place that in the world. And I guess we could just clean out spoiled food, so we'll do that. And let's have some brunch. Some scrambled eggs are always easy to make. Charlie, she did fix the shower. That's good. And she doesn't have a whole lot to do. Does she work today? She does not work today. So we don't have to worry too much about that. What does she need? She wants to admire herself in the mirror, etc., etc. Aspirations, she's at 4,635. And there's not a whole lot we really want to do out of that. Let's go ahead and have her just start writing a book and see if we can get some money out of that. Let's go ahead and write a cookbook, since she is a cook. Name the book, and I always just go with the name that's already in here. Take the cake and eat it too. Alright, so Eve's going to make herself some scrambled eggs. After that, she can clean this up. And then maybe even take herself a shower, and then we'll see what we can do. Try to calm himself down in the mirror. And where is that? Right there. So we'll do that before we take that shower. So we can get those points. Go for a jog and watch some comedy on TV. So we'll take the shower, and then we'll watch some comedy on TV. And again, we're trying to get those aspiration points so we can get that green thumb that we really want for Eve. And of course we have a broken stove over there, so we're going to have to stop writing this book to go repair this. Now where's Freddy at? Oh yes, he is. Oh, he's over here upgrading. I completely forgot about that. And he's up to level 6. He can expand the cargo bay, so we'll definitely want to do that once he's done. And he seems to be doing quite well. He is getting a little bit hungry. So let's go ahead and have him get something to eat. And we'll probably want something that's a little bit better than any of this stuff. Let's just get grilled cheese sandwiches. Sounds great. Looks like we finished that stove. That's good. Let's scavenge for parts and then throw it away. And we have Georgia back home. Of course, Georgia will just have her read her homework like she always does. And let's take a look at these plants, make sure everything's looking good. We did grow some plants. That one's still the splice plant. A shrub vine that produces grapes. Okay, well, that was our grape plant. Carrots and grapes. Spinach and chrysanthemums. So they're still showing that they're mixed. And I don't know if these plants will continue to produce mixed fruit or how that's exactly going to work. Alright, so Freddy finished the upgrade. He's going to go get himself something to eat. Other than that, he looks like he's doing pretty good. We'll take a shower. And then we'll start working on our next upgrade, expanding the cargo bay. So all that's going quite well. Alright, so Eve, I don't remember what we're going to have her do. She's working on her gardening. She needs to go pee like a champion, of course. And it looks like we have some kind of fruit here. No, that was just the planter I was seeing there. So she's going to go ahead and go pee. And is there anything else we can do with the plants at the moment? We can graft some more. Take cuttings. We're not going to do that. Eventually we can weed, so we'll go ahead and weed that one. And we can water, so we'll go ahead and water. And that should take care of all the plants that need weeding and watering. And Charlie, she was supposed to throw away this trash and she didn't do that. So let's go ahead and get her to throw away that trash. Alright, so everybody's taken care of. Dana should be home any minute. And hopefully Dana met somebody while she was at work. Alright, so who do we have in her friendship list? Nobody new that we can tell. Teresa seems to be new. Acquaintance. Teresa Holloway. So let's see if we can invite Teresa over. And let's go ahead and invite her here. And it looks like I didn't do that quite right. But we're going to go ahead and invite her. Let's exit out of this and let's see if we can just invite her over. Invite to hang out at current lot, and we'll get Teresa Holloway over here. Since our other relationships aren't going so well, we'll go with the next person and see how that goes. Georgia should have finished her homework. Let's check that out. Nope, she did not do her homework. Alright, oh, so Teresa's here. Here we go. And let's go ahead and meet Teresa. Let's go ahead and invite her in. Alright. She looks nice, so let's go see if we can get to know her a little bit and see what we can learn from her. Like cloud gazing is kind of interesting. I did that with one of my other sims in one of my other videos, and the friendship bar went up really well with them. I don't know if it was just cloud gazing in general or just those two sims really got along well. Alright, so our splice plants are continuing to just be spliced. I'm not entirely sure what we're going to get out of that. I assume we might just be getting mixed plants out of that. Dana is getting along with Teresa, so that's good. Let's talk about dreams. Describe a new idea. We should be able to do all that while we're cloud gazing, maybe, hopefully. Either way, we seem to be getting along quite well. Freddy is over here working on his next upgrade. And he doesn't need a pee, so we should probably have him pee here pretty soon. And once we see him come in, we'll have to get him back on that rocket ship. Maybe we should just go ahead and do that right now. All right, so we're going to continue expanding the cargo bay. So we're going to have a nice big rocket ship.
Oh, you're slick.
All right, and being inspired seems to really be helping our friendship. I'm not sure what Charlie's doing over here. She might just be bored. Let's go get her back to writing her book. Resume writing. Take the cake. And Georgia, have you finished your homework? Okay, she is really not wanting to do her homework today. I'm not sure what the deal is there. But let's go ahead and clean up that cereal in her inventory. I'm not even sure what it's doing there. We can clean up all this stuff and have a quick meal maybe. What does she want? Just some chips? Yeah, we could eat some chips and then you can get back to doing your homework. Alright, so as you can see, cloud gazing really seems to be helping our friendship quite well. We're also inspired, so that's probably helping as well. Alright, so we have everybody doing something. I think where's Eva? It looks like something's blooming on her plants over here. Either that or they're just going bad. Let's go ahead and harvest all. What was this? This was our spliced plant. And it says we can already harvest. No, that wasn't that. Okay, so that was this we were harvesting. Let's harvest all. Which is what we were already doing.
Var pasab essenoi florid. Bibidoy a bean. Oh, Renee. Slarvado Ketabil. Soichim Griver. Barbarina. This Oh, you're slick.
Sharnu. Wadaba. Shabni Grifta.
Swar spaghetti.